Hi everybody, Karen from Imperfect EFT here. So not too long ago, I attended a conference from the National Nurses in Business Association, and I met a lot of really great nurses, nurse entrepreneurs, nurses who have businesses already, and nurses who are just looking to get ideas on how to create a company, start a business, and just get any sort of networking opportunities. And when I was meeting with these nurses, it was amazing how many of them had great ideas, but they just had the fear that they didn't know enough about business, or that they were just stuck in their own limited beliefs. So I want to create a video to do EFT to try to remove some of those limiting beliefs and to really inspire nurses and anybody who wants to go into business to be able to do that with the mindset that you can do anything. And there's so much information on the web to be able to find out how to create a business and how to proceed. So that is what we're going to deal with today. So we're going to focus on EFT, which is the emotional freedom technique. And the setup statement that we're going to start with is the fear of not knowing how to do something. So we're going to start, as we normally do, identifying the issue. So like I said, it's the fear of not knowing how to do something, or the limited belief that you are not smart enough to do something. Whatever it is that you feel that you cannot proceed with starting a business or, moving forward, that is what you're going to think about. And when you think about that, where do you feel that in your body? Do you feel it as like a tension in your head? Do you feel it in your forehead or your jaw because you're just clenching and thinking about the things that you don't know and the fear of not being able to move forward? Do you feel it in your chest? Just kind of think about where you feel it in your body and give it a number on a 0 to 10 scale. So if it's like a pain or a soreness or even just a tightness, 0 to 10, 10 being the worst sensation you can feel, and you want to write that down. So write down where you feel it, what the sensation is, and the number on that 0 to 10 scale. And then whatever the distress is that you're feeling, that limited belief. So we're going to start as we normally do on the side of the hand, and it doesn't matter which hand you use. You're just going to gently tap with the other hand with 2 or 3 fingers. And we're going to say an even though statement, okay? So even though I have this fear of being able to move forward with my business idea, or that I'm not smart enough to do this, or I don't have enough business experience, whatever you want to say, your even though statement. So even though I have this fear to be able to move forward, the next part is I accept that's how I feel right now. Okay, so you can repeat that. So we're going to do that again. Even though I have this fear of moving forward and not knowing what I'm doing, I accept that's how I feel right now. I'm going to do that one more time, so it's a third time. Even though I have this fear to be able to move forward with my idea, I accept that's how I feel right now. Okay, we're going to move on to in between the eyebrows. So you're going to gently tap, and it doesn't matter if you use your right hand, your left hand, or both. You're just going to gently tap in between your eyebrows, right above the bridge of your nose. And we're going to say this fear of being able to move forward. Now you're going to go to the side of the eye, right at the bone area, just gently tapping. And again, right side, left side, or both sides, this fear of moving forward. And you're going to go under the eye, right at the cheekbone area, this fear of moving forward with what I want to do. And you're going to go under the nose, this fear of moving forward with my business idea or any other idea that I want to do. And you're going to go right above the chin, this fear of moving forward. And you're going to go right under the clavicle area. You can do one side or both sides. I usually like to do both sides. My body feels this fear of moving forward. Now you're going to go right underneath the arms. I usually like to do both sides, but you can do one side if you want to. Right at the bra area for women, this fear of moving forward. Now you're going to go to the top of the head, just gently tapping this fear of moving forward. And take a deep breath and let it go. So that was one round of tapping. I want you to think about that fear that you have and where it was that you had the sensation in the past before the tapping started. Is that sensation any different? Would you say that it's shifted with a different part of your body? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it the same? Just note again where you felt the fear before and what is that number on the 0 to 10 scale. So typically, if it's a really bad fear that you've had for a long period of time, it's going to take a couple of rounds of tapping to release that. So the next round of tapping that I'm going to do, I'm going to try to change the script a little bit so that you can kind of move forward and really release that. So we're going to just start at the eyebrow point again. We're just going to gently tap. And this time I'm going to say this fear of moving forward that I have. On the side of the eye, this fear of moving forward is so real in my body. Under the eye, and I know that I can find the resources that I need to move forward. Under the nose, it is safe to feel this fear, but it is also safe to let it go. Above the chin, I can do anything because I am a nurse and I have the skills. Right under the clavicle area, I have the skills and I can help my body not feel the fear anymore. Under the arms, this fear is safe to leave my body. And then on top of the head, this fear is leaving my body, and I know that I can move forward to be successful with what I want to do. Take a deep breath and let it go. And again, just notice where it is that you feel that sensation in your body. I recommend that you continue to do this video as many times as you need to so that you can release that limited fear that you don't know what you're doing to move forward. And that is a fear that a lot of people have. It's not comfortable to move out of your comfort zone. And if your comfort zone has always been nursing and you don't know anything about business, the good thing is that because you're a nurse, you're very resourceful and you have the skills to be able to find out what it is that you need to do. And there are so many resources out there. I definitely recommend that you go for your dream and become the entrepreneur that you want, because you have the drive for a particular reason, and that reason is your own reason. So everybody has their reason. They want the flexibility, they want the control, they want to be able to do their own thing, and they don't want to have a boss over them telling them what to do. So I definitely recommend that you move forward. If you want to reach out to me directly, I would love to help you and to be able to help those limiting beliefs and get rid of them, to not be able to move forward, because I think everybody deserves to do that. And especially as nurses, we need to take care of ourselves and what we want to do. And we are smart, we are resourceful, so you can do it. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please share this video with anybody that you feel needs the encouragement to be able to move forward with their career and their entrepreneurial drive. And please message me if you have any comments about this video and if it helped you, and if you would like any further instruction on how to be able to move forward. So I thank you, and I hope that this helped, and I hope to see you at the next National Nurses in Business Association conference. Take care.